Hi everyone, it's the Comic Fan Man here coming at you with another video. And in today's video we're going to do a quick mail call here for my Frazetta Girls Icons Asian Market Conan. If you remember in my last Conan video, I kitbashed him into a He-Man, and I like that look so much that I said, you know what, I do want to get a second copy of this figure to leave him as my icon collectible version of He-Man. So I figured since I was going to get a second copy anyway, I might as well go ahead and get the Asian Market version, and I think he looks awesome. The base figure is exactly the same. The only difference is the shields, the helmets. I do like this Asian Market helmet much better. This one I still feel kind of looks like a upside down goblet that wound up on his head. But you know, they are based on the paintings. And the two swords. So the regular one is the curved sword. The Asian Market is the straight sword. They look awesome. Oh, and the sheaths are different. So this one's the curved sword sheath, and this one is the straight sword sheath. The details are exactly the same. All they did was give a little bit of a shape. But yeah, I think that looks amazing. And I do have to say, I love the way they look. However, I am going to change this one out to make him look more like, to make him the my He-Man, my Frazetta Icons He-Man figure. I think he's going to look awesome. And then I'll have a regular Conan figure for my collection as well. And these designs are based off of these paintings by Frazetta. I believe this one's called Conan the Destroyer, and this one is either called Conan the Barbarian or Conan the Warrior. I don't exactly remember. And the boxes on the inside, they also have a different photo, so that's pretty neat. This with Conan out in the winter, and this one a hot summer sun. And then the side panels are also different. I believe the photography is by Trevor Williams, who also does the Mythic Legions photography. The backs are the same, except this one has that logo on there for the Asian Market. The sides are the same. All right, so let's move on and turn one of these into a Frazetta-styled He-Man. All right, so here I have HeMan as a stand-in for my Prince Adam. You can have him like, you know, Prince Adam is in gladiator armor because they're in the middle of battle. As you can see, for my Frazetta Conan here, I gave him the movie blade so that he can have his Atlantean sword. Very cool. I think that looks fantastic. And I did a Tila here using Princess Tigra's body with the Origins Tila armor and the Masterverse head, just to give her the snake goddess look. And if you have HeMan, call down the power.
By the power of Grayskull.
There you have it, a savage looking Frazetta styled He-Man. I love it. The Savage Crucible HeMan head here is the same skin tone as the rest of the Conan figure, and I love that screaming look with the powers in his eyes. Definitely looks like something Frazetta would have done. I did choose to stay with the Vikron harness this time instead of the new Eternia harness, because it has the same color scheme as the rest of the figure. So you could definitely see that as something Frazetta would have done. If he would have painted He-Man, he probably would have kept the colors all the same, or at least in the same tone. So yeah, I think this looks like an awesome Frazetta He-Man. I love it. And now here he is alongside with my Mythic Legions legendary Barbarian, who I also have kitted out as He-Man here. And this is the new Eternia harness. I did put this on him in my other video, But because I am leaving him as his own He-Man, I love the way that looked, so I'm gonna leave it on him. I think the Vikron harness here really works well with the rest of the look of this figure. Alright, and here's my Savage Eternia group of heroes here. I think they look awesome together. So yeah, so this was why I really wanted to get that second Conan, but I decided since I was getting a second Conan, I might as well go ahead and get the Asian Market one. And I love it. I think that they look fantastic, and this looks like an awesome Savage Eternia group of heroes here. I love it. All right, and here I have my Savage He-Man versus my Mythos Skeletor, and they look fantastic together. This is the extra blade from the Savage Crucible, and in the new Eternia line, Skeletor was looking for something called the Chaos Blade, so I'm using the Savage Crucible as the Chaos Blade, pretending like he's got it. And yeah, I think this looks awesome. That blade looks fantastic with him. And yeah, as you can see, Conan is looking over He-Man, making sure that he does as Conan trained him to do, and finally finish off this battle with Skeletor. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed this look at the Frazetta Girls Conan from the Asian Market. Again, it is exactly the same figure. The only difference is the accessories, the sword, the helmet, the shield. That's it. That's the whole reason I decided to skip the whole like accessories and articulation portion of this video, because I did that in the previous Conan video. So you can definitely check that out. Again, they are exactly the same figure, so you're gonna have exactly the same articulation. But I gotta say, I am super happy to get the second version of him, because now with the extra HeMan head, I was able to make him into an awesome Frank Frazetta-style He-Man, and of course, having my regular Conan here. Obviously, I put him with Vampirella like over his shoulder. There's a painting where Conan has a princess over his shoulder. They're turning that into a statue, which should be coming out, I think, by the end of this year or early next year. But obviously, I don't need the statue because I have these figures, and I was able to do that in figure form. So that makes me very happy. But yeah, having a Frazetta-styled Savage He-Man was definitely something I really wanted, and I was able to get it done with this. Again, I think Mark Taylor would be happy with this look for a badass Savage He-Man, and I think it came out fantastic. All right, if you enjoyed this video and feel that I've earned it, please give me a like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you and have a great day. Bye-bye now.